So for all these different types of attacks, I guess for an organization who wants to protect against that, it's very difficult to do that with one partner because of all the different types of technologies involved and that sort of thing. Typically how many partners would be involved in say, a normal enterprise organization now? How would you defend against all of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a challenge, right? Because what tends to happen is people put those sticky plasters of solutions. So I think it was quoted by one of the vendors, most people have between 60 to 80 point solutions in their security ecosystem. And the challenge really is
Really 60 to 80?
60 to 80. I mean,
Wow.
and it's quite high. And, when you start looking at that, you start looking at all the different layers of security that people have, point solutions that they've got for DLP, email, SASE, CASB. There's loads and loads of different technologies that are in there, but they're all working in isolation.
Yeah.
And that's one of the challenges, is that when you have a problem and when you're trying to defend, how do you actually orchestrate all those things?
Yeah, how do you
together?
build a story of how? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's, when particularly as coming from the defender's perspective, when we're defending, our customers, it's about making sure that we can take all the information and create this sort of defense in depth approach where we can get each device feeding into as a sensor early telemetry as to what's going on. So it's complicated.
So bringing it together,
You've got to
consolidating it so we can start trying to understand it.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest challenges is lots of those solutions create gaps.
Yeah.
So what falls between the gaps? Normally the pound coin down the back of the sofa.
Maybe we talk about AI in that context in a minute. Visibility is key as well. I like this idea of defending the fortress, and to me it's almost like you've got the soldiers there and all around the sides looking for trouble or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you've got the supply chain of people bringing in the vegetables and everything, and the little the guy sort of underneath the vegetables and just comes in. Everyone's like that. Yeah, fine, no problem. But then once they're in, if I'm a guard, I don't have any visibility of what's happening, do I?